Today we're going to be checking out the top 10 Minecraft Bedrock Edition servers. These servers have game modes such as Skyblock, Factions, and even Pixelmon, which was honestly pretty shocking. These game modes are actually pretty fun to go out and play with friends, that's why they're multiplayer. Let's go and jump into the first one. Coming in for the first server, we actually do have the Pond MC. It's actually a really cool server with many different features that I know you guys will actually enjoy. And the great thing about this server is it's actually owned by a fellow YouTuber called Ducky. He actually makes a lot of survival content, but that's besides the point. They have game modes such as Survival, Skyblock, and even One Block. But one of my favorite game modes from them is actually going to be the Skyblock server that they have going on here. A great thing about this server as well is it is going to be cross-platform, so you can play this on Java and also Bedrock. When you first get into the server, you'll be greeted with this very nice spawn, and one of my favorite things is their islands. They have a pretty nice selection of them that you can go ahead and choose from, and obviously you gotta go ahead and pick your island at first, and you can use the Nether star to go ahead and navigate around the server. The server has so many different features, and I'd rather you guys to go ahead and check them out for yourselves. As you can see, I'm actually on my island here, and I'm able to go ahead and check it out for myself, and it definitely looks really good. But I gotta go ahead and make a cobblestone generator, so let's go ahead and jump into the next one on our list. Coming in for the next one on our list, we do have Hyperlands, and this is pretty much a classic server. A lot of people don't like the minigame servers that are featured, such as Pixel Paradise and maybe even CubeCraft, but Hyperlands basically attempts to bring Hypixel over to the Bedrock, and it does it perfectly. With game modes such as Sky Wars, Bed Wars, and even the Bridge and UHC, you have a bunch of different options to go ahead and choose from. You also do have a selection of different items to go ahead and click through where you could actually make players disappear, but the Nether star will allow you guys to go ahead and get into different games and different lobbies. One of my favorite mini games on the server though is definitely going to be Sumo, and I believe this has been a brand new one that they have added in, and it definitely really helps with my PvP experience. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the next server, which is actually going to be GTA. And I know what you guys are thinking, a GTA server for Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and yes, it is actually possible. It is jam-packed with many different features for you guys to go ahead and play. They used to have a GTA San Andreas map, but I believe they switched it out for a completely different city. This is what the map is going to look like right now. This is their spawn. They have cars that you can go ahead and pick through and so many different things. If you go ahead and do the command /kit, you will go ahead and get your starter kit of a burger and knife. Heading over here though, this is actually one of my favorite shops where you can actually buy a bunch of different foods. So this is pretty much like Clucking Bell inside of the Minecraft universe, which is pretty cool. They also have a weapon dealership, which is very helpful for hand-to-hand combat, where you guys can buy different melee weapons and guns. Overall, I really like this server for its unique aspects, and definitely you should go ahead and check it out. But let's go ahead and jump into the next server, because I know you guys are dying to go ahead and see what it is. Coming in at number 4, we do have Imperials. This is actually going to be a dedicated Skyblock server. As you can see right in front of me, we have all the crates that you guys can go ahead and do. I believe you can also donate to go ahead and get crates as well. They have many features that you can go ahead and choose from. They do have an ATM machine as well, which is really nice. So you can go ahead and store your money. If you guys have a lot of money on you, you can go ahead and store it in there and also take it out. And the leaderboards are really nice, so you can tell exactly who is going to be on top. Overall, this server is really nice for a lot of the features that it has, and a lot of people are looking over this server, and I'm kind of shocked. It doesn't have many players, but it's definitely really nice. They have a coin shop and also a dedicated war zone, which is pretty cool. And the coin shop, you can trade certain things for coins and buy unique items. and I think that's actually a pretty unique feature for this server, so definitely go ahead and check it out. But back to the Warzone, if you go ahead and drop down here, you can go ahead and fight your friends, but unfortunately no one is on the server at the moment, so I'm unable to actually fight anyone. But let's go ahead and jump into the next spot on our list, which is going to be the 5th server. Jay's Tech Vault is actually a YouTuber, and he does have his very own SMP, which is pretty cool. Survival multiplayer experiences, you don't really get that on the featured servers. One of the cooler things about this server is it has a bunch of different game modes, not just survival, but originally it started off as a survival server. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the Skyblock, and it looks really, really good, so I recommend checking it out. But let's go ahead and jump into the 6th server. Bosscraft is yet again another multi-network server that you guys should definitely check out. I know a lot of servers are starting to do this, where they add in Skyblock, factions, and even prisons, but this one is actually really unique. When you first get into the server, they have a very nice spawn that I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy. Another cool thing about this server is it is cross-platform, so you can play it on Java and Bedrock, which is really nice, but I know a lot of you guys are watching this video from the Bedrock community. Over here, you can find a bunch of different crates that I believe you can earn within the game just by buying them. You can find them from a drop party and so many different things. Coming in for our 7th server, we have Nether Games, and by far this is one of the bigger servers compared to all the other ones that I have showed on this list. You can see that they have animated characters very similar to the Hive, and it looks really, really good. At any given time, you can find over 1,000 people on this, which really makes me confused. Why is this not a featured server? Because we have Pixel Paradise, where they're unable to even crack over 100 players. Well, actually, they shut down, but that's besides the point. But on side of this server, you can find a bunch of different game modes, such as Sky Wars, Bed Wars, Zombies, and even the bridge on here. And they have so many different ones that I do recommend checking it out. But I'll let you guys go and do it for yourselves. It's pretty much your standard mini game server, but it's really fun. And as you guys can see right here, I'm actually protecting my bed from all of the people. And hold on, there's a guy coming over here. Wait a minute. Okay, guys, this is not good. All right, guys, so we got to do something about this. Oh my goodness. Okay, and we just destroyed him. Oh my goodness. Okay, and he is done. Obviously, they did not stand a chance against the Bed Wars Master. But let's go ahead and jump into the next spot on our list. For the 8th server, this is probably one of my favorites. It's actually going to be Versailles, and Versailles is pretty much your standard PvP server. So as you guys saw, I was playing Hyperlands earlier, and it's pretty similar to the duels that I showed you there, but this has sumo, no debuff, you have buff, and just so many different other game modes. I'm not going to go through all of them. There's ranked, and there's also unranked play, which you guys can go ahead and experiment with. And there's also different regions, so North America can also play with Asian players as well to make sure that the ping is going to be the best. So honestly, one of my favorite game modes, like I said before, is going to be sumo. It's super easy to go ahead and play. And another thing that I like about this one is they do not allow for combat, like jumping in. I don't know what to call it, but you basically cannot jump in on someone else's PvP experience. You can't like just double team someone one person at a time, which is really nice, and we just got destroyed. But anyways, let's go and jump into the next spot on our list, which is the 9th server, and this server is really, really good. So PokeFind is pretty much your premium Pokemon server, and actually the only one on Bedrock Edition, and I highly recommend checking it out. Currently, it does only have an adventure mode, so pretty much you got to go from town to town, defeating different gems, but overall, I'm pretty happy with it. And you can also find different shiny Pokemon, and there's a fully working battle GUI that you can go ahead and do. You can battle different people, and it looks really, really nice. So I highly recommend checking out PokeFind, and if it's your first time playing it, then definitely give it a shot. Vity MC is going to be our final server. They do have Sky Wars and so many other game modes that I do recommend checking out.
But again, I really like their PvP game modes. They're actually really fun, and there's a lot of people on this server, surprisingly. I haven't really heard about this server until I did research for this video, but I definitely recommend checking it out. Absolutely, we are destroying this guy. He is done. Why is this... Oh, well, never mind, guys. Okay. But anyways, that's going to pretty much wrap today's video. I'll see you guys next time for the next video on Shift Replays. Bye!